Welcome to Violet's rescue video. Violet is a pig that was rescued. I hope you enjoy watching her story.
Why are you so jumpy today? Do you want to hear a song?
One day I got a message from a friend of mine named Pia, who had found a skinny pig who needed some help. After a little bit of discussion, we were able to take this pig and start to rehabilitate her. Not having anywhere to put a pig, I'd reached out to my friends at the Sirius Sanctuary, who kindly offered to take care of Violet, as we named her, temporarily for a couple of weeks. I was really grateful to Amelia at the Sirius Sanctuary for helping, because without her, we wouldn't have had anywhere to send Violet. You can see she was quite skinny, but also had a hernia. It was nice to see her outside and starting to recover.
Are you wagging your tail? Fun.
It must have been a bit of a shock for her. She looked a bit confused at times, but slowly she started to come out of her shell.
Hi. Morning.
Amelia and Sirius Sanctuary had helped to give her some good food and a place where she could be comfortable and safe while we worked on a long-term plan. Sunbathing, eh? It was really nice to see this little pig enjoying herself. So Violet's just gone down here to pee away, and she's going to come back, I hope, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's one of the misconceptions about pigs is that they're dirty, and they're not. They're very, very clean, they're very intelligent. I think they're the 5th most intelligent animal in the world, and that's above dogs, so... But knowing this was all temporary, I went on to my next plan of trying to find out what else we could do with her. That's when my friend Mia from Mia's Healing Sanctuary got in touch and said that they had a space for Violet. And look how cute is this, the girls have made Violet's home. We'd taken Violet here with the hope that this could be a long-term solution. Oh, good girl. She's quite hairy now as well, isn't she? Hey, are you hairy? Are you a hairy girl? Are you? Mia is an incredible young lady who rescues dogs in Bali. We had this plan to try and get her some permanent land at the sanctuary, but sadly it didn't work out because we were unable to raise enough money to rent the land before the deadline. On to the next plan then, which was to find another smaller piece of land. So this is the land. I think this might actually be pretty good for Violet. At the time, I'd actually already rented a little place where I was keeping some of the animals who I've rescued from the street. Okay, it's early morning in Bali, and I've brought a nice big cage to bring Violet. We're going to be bringing her to the Puppy Garden, Puppy Land, Mia called it yesterday, which I thought was quite fun. It's okay, Violet. It's okay. I promise you, this is going to be good. I could see in her eyes how terrified she was of this move, but I knew it was going to be for the best. There was a really touching moment where Violet and her carer at Mia's Healing Sanctuary were saying goodbye. It was all very sad, but we knew that this was going to be a good thing for Violet. It must have all been really confusing for Violet, moving places and then coming to this new place and seeing loads of puppies. To be honest, I didn't know how she was going to get on, so when I opened the gate I was a little bit nervous, but she settled in really well and the puppies were really, really good with her as well. Violet started exploring straight away and getting used to her new surroundings. Her personality really started to grow at this point. She really started to be a bit of a cheeky pig. Okay, I left for a little siesta. And hello, darling. Violet, are you being clever? She's being very clever. She jumps up on here. I have her dinner here. So this is a load of rice and some mung beans and some beetroot and some cucumbers, some long beans and a couple of other things, and we're mixing them all up with a little bit of rice as well. That's the carbness of all this. It could be potato, it could be yam, but yeah, pigs are mainly carbs. Who knew? Okay, so the food's a hit. Can you tell? She's loving it. Good girl, Violet. Oh, let me push that up there so it doesn't all spill off. It was during this time that Violet became one of the gang, and I could tell she was really, really comfortable in her new environment. Morning, y'all! Hey, everybody! Oh, guys, I'm coming in. I was learning all sorts of new things, like pigs need sun cream, especially if they're going to lounge about in the sun, which is one of the things that Violet seemed to love to do. I found myself saying phrases I never thought I'd say in my whole life. Okay, so also just finished putting a bit of sun cream into my pig. She's a good pig, aren't you? Aren't you a good pig? It's a bit sunny, so obviously she'd get sunburn, wouldn't you, darling?
Honk, honk.
Honk! She's a good pig.
Oh, nice.
This is like that James Bond scene when Halle Berry is coming out of the sea. Should have done a slow motion, shouldn't I, Violet? Eh? Oh. She also redefined the term piggyback. There you go. You're gonna go down. Oh. Both the rescue dogs and Violet seem to have the same sense of inquisitiveness about them. The bed is being built. Everyone seems pretty happy. So, you know when you're young and you're oh God, I can't even do this. I never thought that I'd be coming to my puppy garden to play the ukulele for a pig. Hey, that's how life goes. As the weeks went by, Violet got bigger and bigger, and I could tell that she was really, really enjoying her life. You could just see it in how she acted. You're a good pig. You're a good pig. Yes. I wasn't doing this on my own. I had some help. You're waiting for dinner, eh? So this is Komang. Komang helps feed Violet. She's getting a bumper meal today. Definitely a spoiled pig, and she eats really well. One of the things I found out was that most pigs just live on soy meal. That's to grow them as quick as possible so they can be slaughtered. But if you want a pig to be healthy and happy, they have very similar needs to humans. They need a good, varied, balanced diet as well. And of course, Violet's a vegan too. Check this food out. It is full of the goodness. And that's her dinner. She's on a healthy diet. Why are you screaming? Why are you such a food screamer? 10 months after her original rescue, we threw Violet her first birthday party. You might think it's a bit silly throwing a birthday party for a pig, but what I wanted to try and highlight was that it's very rare for pigs to even get to 1 year old. Normally they're killed for food long before that. Lots of lovely people joined to celebrate Violet's life, and we even had a couple of delicious vegan birthday cakes. The one thing that struck me through all of this is how very, very similar pigs are to dogs. She's lived her whole life growing up with dogs, and her behavior is very much the same. She wants to enjoy her life, she wants to play, she wants to run around. She's cheeky, she's silly. She's a really, really lovely pig. I think all animals, whether they're dogs or pigs, want to enjoy their life. They want to be given the freedoms to be able to do what comes naturally. I'm so happy that Violet's able to do this, but also sad that most pigs on the planet are never able to. Some people say to me that she's a pig who thinks she's a dog, but truthfully, I don't believe that. I think she's just an animal who's been given a chance to show her personality. Seeing Violet live a lovely life like this does make me think how it could have all been so different. Most people I meet will tell me that they're absolutely against animal cruelty, but the sad truth is that most people support animal cruelty through the animal products that they buy. These atrocities are only happening to animals because there is a demand. If we take away that demand, we take away the number of animals that have to suffer on our behalf. Whether you believe that animals were put here to be killed for us or not, we have the ability to choose against violence. I get that humans are top of the food chain, and that means we can do anything we want to animals, but doesn't it also mean that we have the responsibility to try and do the right thing for them too? Every day, the decisions that we make impact whether an animal suffers or not. We can choose kindness or we can choose cruelty. In the end, that's all that veganism is, choosing compassion to animals over funding violence towards them.
Maybe a thought for you, if you love dogs, if you love animals. Which one would you eat? And which one would you protect? I think they're all worth protecting. And I hope you do too. And I hope my channel has helped to change mindsets a little bit about which animals are food and which animals are friends. I hope you can consider choosing veganism.
Violet's story doesn't end here. In the future, we're hoping to help even more animals like her. If you'd like to help, please get in touch.
Honk. Are you giving me love honks? Are you giving me love honks? Oh, my honk. You give me love honks. Oh. Okay, so a big thank you to everybody for supporting Violet and for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you, so thank you for your support, thank you for liking, for subscribing, and of course if you're a monthly donor, very much appreciated as well.